morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the True Conductor. I'm back. Man, a week ago, today, as a matter of fact, I got on the bus, man, and hit my knee. And for the last week, it has been swollen. Um, but it's much better, man. It's much better. That's all I can tell y'all. It's much better. At least I can walk on it better than what I was able to. At first, I couldn't even bend it, man. It was just painful to even sit down. And but man, I'm glad I got through my tour because I had to do a tour last Friday. So hey, I believe I done found a van. I was looking through this website, and I had decided on a Chevrolet van. And how I was gonna know that this was possibly the truck I should be looking at is because it would have side steps. See, the problem with most automobile manufacturers today, the mistake they're making is they don't pay attention to the access to get into the van. Everybody's not a spring chicken can take them big high steps. Give them something that they can step up on to get into your truck. And that's why Chevy, even the Ford Transit, got a little bitty narrow step for people to step out of. And if you're a business person, you're not trying to get a lawsuit because somebody done fell out your truck. All companies, the Nissan got a nice van, but it ain't got a side step to it. It don't have a side step. And if you ain't curved, if you don't pull up to the curb, you gotta have a stool, man, for people to step out on, and that's an accident waiting to happen. That's all that is. It's an accident waiting to happen. And what car companies need to do, man, put a side step so people can get in and out of your, and put a step for the driver so you can have access to your vehicle. So anyway, I saw this vehicle that had a side step to it, and the material of the seats is what caught my. It was 2007, about a little under 100, about 98,000 miles on it. So I emailed the person and asked them if the van was still available, and he emailed me back. So yeah, it is. You interested in a test drive? I said, well, my mobility is not where it should be, but I am interested. So I look at his name. I said, let me go and look and see who I'm dealing with. So I go to Facebook and search his name. And his name pop up, a couple pop up, close to where they are. So, Bernie, what's going on? Come to find out, man, it was an Asian guy, and what really caught my attention was, and man, let me tell y'all something, and I ain't trying to be funny with this, okay? I'm not trying to be funny, but man, if you want something done right, give it to a Filipino. That's a straight up truth. If you want something done right, give it to a Filipino because they're very thorough. They are very thorough people. So, um, and he was very precise and very thorough in his email. So I said, man, by chance, is your family from the Philippines? And he emailed me back, yes, my family is from the Philippines. I said, wow, my wife is Filipino. This is a divine connection right here. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me see what y'all saying up in here. Bernie, Jamie, what's going on? My family is from the Philippines. I took the last couple of days, man. I just wanted to focus on me, trying to get my leg better, so I can get out. Cause this is some good stuff coming up here. This alignment of the stars. There's a partial eclipse this weekend. So I'm looking for some exciting stuff, man. And this is a 10-passenger van, and I'm sure that I hit my knee. I hit my knee, Jamie. This time last week, I got on the bus and hit my knee, and it swole up on me. And it's been extremely painful, extremely difficult to walk on. And I got to tell you, boy, if you ever lose your knees, man, you in trouble. You ever lose your knees, man, you in trouble. You in trouble. I don't care what kind of health you in. You lose your knees, you in trouble, man. You are in trouble. That's what I've learned. How important stuff we take for granted. You know, little simple things we take for granted. Man, don't you lose the function of your knees? It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Wheelchair bound. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Thank you. So I just been sitting and watching what's going on with people. And as you can see, you know, we still got this craziness and this madness. What's going on, Tanya? How you doing? Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you. We still got all this madness around us, but once again, you know, people are not trying to promote anything positive for a different narrative. And until we start trying to change the narrative, things are still going to be out of hand and out of control. And what's really kind of confusing to me is if the people that are in charge and in control don't seem to have the answer, why don't you give somebody new a chance? Since the people that well, see now, David. David said, you want something done right, give it to God. See, here's the problem, David. When they give it to God, they're going to be busy trying to tell God how to get it done. See, when people give something to God, they trying to tell God, now I'm going to give this to you, but I need you to fix it like this so I can understand it. See, that's the problem. That's the problem giving it to God. People want to tell God how to do his job because they ain't got the faith and the patience to see it through. Man, listen, man, don't think it ain't it's no joke, man, when you see pressure and you don't see no way out. That is not fun. When you see pressure coming to you, but you don't see a way out. And that's where God comes in. Because if you live in a righteous lifestyle, God will make a way out of no way for you. But if you trying to straddle the fence, you ain't got nothing coming. And man, let me tell y'all something. Y'all watch this. Y'all getting ready to see a move of God up in this Congress. They playing with God. They playing with him. And God is getting ready to go up in there and make a move and see how they think it's gonna turn out. It ain't. Every plan they're making is gonna fail. You watch what I'm telling you. Okay? And you got a lot of people talking out of both sides of their mouth, praising God. See, they talking out of both sides of their mouth. And they praising God. And that ain't gonna work. Not with God. Because you either gonna be for him or you're gonna be against him. You can't straddle the fence with him. You know, when you're in need, when trouble comes, then he's at your beck and call. But when things are going good, when stuff is working, see, you ain't got time for God then. When everything's working in your life. See, that's what, and if you look at most Christians, that's how they operate. When stuff going good, man, they ain't as attentive to God as they are when they in need, or when they trying to get an answer, when they need a manifestation. You know, once they get the manifestation, they go on about their business. It's business as usual. Back to normal. You know, DC is going through this little crisis with crime right now. And they putting a lot of pressure on the police department and the mayor. And this is how they're going to play it. For the next 2 or 3 weeks, DC police going to be on their toes. Next 2 or 3 weeks, they'll be on their toes. Once this shit blow over, be back to business as usual. Be business as usual, man. And notice, every time, every solution that they come up with is punishment. They never come up with a solution that's going to be uplifting, that's going to be encouraging. They always come up with a solution that will punish. Example, DC ain't but 10 square miles. I don't know if y'all know that or not. We ain't but 10 square miles by law. Okay? Man, you got and the most endangered thing in Washington, D.C. right now is a vacant lot. That's the most endangered thing in D.C. right now is a vacant lot. They find a vacant lot, They trying to figure out what to put on it. What can they put there? Okay, by they're trying to get 1 million people in 10 square miles. They want 1 million people